2 has a number of smaller tasks which need to be completed. The first thing which needs to be done is to telnet from VM3 to VM2 and from VM2 to VM3. I've already done my configurations on both the VMs to enable telnet. Now I'm going to telnet from VM3 to VM2, and I am able to do so. Similarly, on VM2, I've done all the configurations, and I'm able to telnet into VM3. Now the task is to prevent VM2 to telnet into VM3 and VM3 to telnet into VM2. So we need to configure the UFW in order to do so. So I've already written a script to prevent VM3 from telnetting into VM2 and vice versa. So this particular rule would prevent VM3 from telnetting into VM2 on port number 23. So um, when I execute this, the rule has been added, and now if I try to telnet into VM2, the firewall would prevent telnetting into VM2. Thus, VM3 is not able to telnet into VM2. So in a similar fashion, we need to Similarly, we need to prevent VM2 to telnet into VM3, and to do so, we need to add the similar kind of rule into VM3 as well in the UFW. So I've already written a script for that. So this rule denies telnetting from VM2 into VM3 on port 23. So when I execute this, the rule gets added. So this is the rule which has been added. So now if I try to telnet into VM3, the firewall would prevent that to happen. So we've successfully prevented both the VMs from telnetting into each other. The next thing which needs to be done is to to prevent a particular website to be accessed on VM3. So the website that I have chosen to um, block is a website called airissecure.com. So before adding the rule, the site is accessible on VM3. Now, in order to block this particular site, I will add another rule in the UFW, and I've already written a script for this. So this prevents any packets to go out from VM3 to this particular website's address. So when I execute this and the rule gets added, as you can see, the firewall is blocking that particular website from being accessed, and the website has been blocked. And we can check the current rules um, that have been added as follows. So these are the two rules on VM3. This particular rule prevents accessing to the website which is whose IP address is this. Um, so that's that. Now the next task we need to do is um, we need to block all incoming traffic requests from VM1 to VM2 on port 80. So we go to VM2. I've already written a script for this. So this particular rule would prevent any kind of requests on port 80 from VM1 to VM2 to pass through. So the rule has been added, and these are the two rules present. So this particular rule prevents any requests coming in from this particular IP address, which is VM1 to VM2 on port number 80.